everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are you all doing today? As I hope you're all doing good, as today is Friday! It is Friday. Best day of the, well, for some people it's the best day of the week. For some people it's not the best day of the week, but it is Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Oops, I am so sorry. August 22nd, 2025. Damn notepad. Oh, I do apologize. It's been a day. It's been a day. I'm just gonna end it on that note. But good morning and good afternoon and good evening, wherever you guys are watching from. As today, we have a fun one. Well, we have a fun trip planned. As you guys cannot, if you haven't checked the title out, we got a few things to talk about. First things first, let's actually talk about this run and why we're doing this run. So, at the beginning of this little section of videos that I have done for you guys, I said in the beginning, you know, like, alright, we're going to do this little area. We're going to do Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, you know, we're going to do this little area, Arkansas, make it a little bit more yellow. Okay? Do some exploring, you know, check out some cities, check out some stuff, and, do all that stuff, right? That was weird. But anyway, I said to you guys, if a decent load pops up, going back out west, I am not missing my chances, and I'm actually going to grab it. Well, here's what happened. So after I did the video, which was Monday's video this week, you know, we got down to Portsmouth, you know, we made our delivery, and, you know, we checked out the freight market. There was actually a couple of jobs I was willing to take. I was trying to decide on which one to take. Now, I did Euro Truck in the middle of the week instead of an ATS like I did last week. You know, I did Euro Truck, ATS, Euro Truck. Well, this week I was going to do ATS, Euro Truck, ATS if I had some free time, and I did. So, it was either Wednesday, actually no, it was Wednesday. So it was Wednesday, I got an email that two mods that I use, two trailer mods that I use from two different modders got updated. I was like, oh, okay, you know, and by all means, literally by all means, I tell myself, okay, we're gonna go update them, zip them, add them to the mod folder, and then we're gonna put them in the profile, and we'll put the new ones in, and we'll take the old ones out. Now, me thinking, okay, it's just trailers, it's not gonna affect the game. Oh, was I dead wrong? Oh, was I wrong? Let me tell you how wrong I was. Okay. Oh. Here's how wrong I was. The minute I clicked the profile, please click a city, blah blah blah, that dumb little thing. Like, really? Really? Just for two trailers? Like, really? So, yeah. But anyway, I end up picking, you know, Fort Smith, Arkansas, because, you know, that is where we ended our last trip, or in our last video. And now we have this one. Here's a kicker. This truck is with John Ruto. This truck mod just got updated. So now I'm either gonna have to wait to update this truck, or the next video for ATS is a planned silent trip. Do I do the silent trip, you know, and then go update it, or do I update it and then deal with the consequences? So that's going on right now in my mind. I just want to let y'all know that, you know, the 2 loads that we were looking at, and I think 3 or 4 of you sent me messages like, hey, I think that one would be pretty cool, show off that trailer, and I was actually going to, and then, yeah. So, speaking of runs, you're probably reading, oh, part 1. You just said sound trip. Yes. If you guys are new to the channel, part 1, if I do a multi-trip video, where a trip is over a certain length, I would do a part 2. Now, since we are going to be doing longer ones, there might be a part 3 too. So, in essence, part 1 is me talking, part 2 is a sound trip. You guys can just sit back, listen to this beautiful truck while I sit here and play, and yeah. But let's talk about this trip real quick. We're going to Raton, New Mexico, BNSF. They're expecting this Saturday, 7:22 a.m. to Saturday, 11:32 a.m. We're hauling ethane, 35,979 pounds. Job income is $52,655. Job remains is 28 hours and 20 minutes. Next rest stop is in 3 hours and 50 minutes. I had that planned out. When we hit the pause menu, I'll show you on the map where I hope we can stop, because that's where we're going to get fuel. Because I did my math, we have plenty of fuel to get us there. We actually have enough fuel to get to New Mexico, but I think I'm going to top off just to be on the safe side. Current trip remains is 552 miles, 9 hours and 22 minutes. Now, yes, there was another load that was staying in that area that we were in. I was going to take that one, but I backed out because of 2 things. Number 1, the silent trip video would have been a lot longer than anticipated. And number two, more way stations. Like, I kid you not, like when we jump on the map, I'll show you where we were to be picking up, but yeah, but right now, I just want to focus, let the truck drive, and we got a few things to talk about, actually. Now, don't worry, if you guys are new to John Ruda's stuff, I will explain this also real quick. The updates are all free once you purchase the truck or the pack or trailers, whichever you purchase, they're all free. The updates are free. If you have them in the game, here's what's going to happen. They're going to disappear. So you have to go to a garage shop and actually put the stuff back on the truck. So I forget what all we added. I seen that the update was ready, so I didn't get to read what all we did. So yeah. And I'll probably get asked this question, when's part 2? So part 2 will either be Monday or Wednesday next week. I haven't thought of what I'm doing yet for next week. I know a lot of you love the 3 videos a week. I am trying to keep it that way, but with work and everything else and a busy life, it's kind of hard. So, but now don't get me wrong, I will say this now, I do plan on doing more mod videos. You guys have asked for more of them. I will be definitely doing more of them. sky. Yeah, so I guess I'll talk about this run a little bit actually. So the goal is actually to stop in Texas, sleep in Texas, and however far we are from that'll be the silent trip pretty much. there's real no idea because right now, you know, we don't weigh that much. We can push the truck a little bit more. You know, and like I said, I don't want to go balls to the wall crazy with silent trips. Like, I do try to keep them videos at the minimum the same time as these videos, which is why I did start doing a new thing, which was, yeah, you're gonna have to let me back over. Thank you. Thank you. So, let's see here. Can we find the? Oh, once we clear Oklahoma City. Once we clear this little bit, I'll jump on the pause menu and talk for a little bit. I'm trying not to be on there too much. I know this guy's good. I do apologize about the yawning. Some of you have actually told me to turn it off, but you know, hey, it's part of the game. So, or actually, it's part of the real world that we have to stop and sleep and take a 10-hour rest break. So, or even a longer rest break, which would be a 34-hour rest break. But that's we're not talking about hours. I do that enough with people. All right. And pause. Yeah, so like I said, part 2 will be out. I don't know when. I don't know, but here is once again our beautiful Peterbilt 379 from John Ruda. Link down in the description below, and yeah. So, excuse me for one moment. All right. So, I'm letting the truck show off. I know how much. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, this is something I do. I do hit the pause menu and I show off the truck a little bit, just in case if you guys haven't been here to the channel very long, or you guys are brand new. This is what I do. I show off the truck a little bit, and then I get to talking about our run. So we are hauling ethane. Wow, we're actually gonna get farther than I thought, actually, to tell you the truth. But I gotta get fuel. Trip distance. All right. I apologize. I got sidetracked. Trip distance is 672 miles. Trip time is 11 hours and 27 minutes. BP to BNSF, $77.50 a mile. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now here, I'm gonna back out of this and go to this other run real quick. I'm not gonna go like on the freight market and stuff, but I think it was picking up out of here, right? And we were going. It was going up to here somewhere. I think it was going to Waterloo, or either Waterloo or Mason City. Okay, here's the route. Way station number 1. Keep going. Keep going. Way station number 2. Hold on. we're not done yet. Way station number 3. And whichever way it had me going, I think it was Waterloo. So I don't know, but I saw that and I'm like, you know, where am I going to stop? And if I stop here, here's a way station. If I stop here, there's a way station. You know what I mean? So our trip distance right now is at 416 miles. Trip time is some 7 hours. 7 hours something. Okay, you guys have asked about driver managers and if the trailers are being pulled. Yes, the trailers are being pulled. I think they did more than one. I don't know, but I know this one's now being used. So, oops. Here we go. So, the plan before was to stop here and get fuel and sleep, but must 1 hour and 48 minutes. Okay, let's hit the pause menu again. I do apologize because, you know, we're going a little bit quicker than I thought. I might take a chance and go here now. Might take a slight chance and just go here, sleep here, and boom. There's your guys' silent trip. How's that sound? Get fuel here, sleep here, boom. So we actually went further than I thought, not gonna lie. So when I was planning this out, I actually thought we were gonna be stopping here in Clinton, Texas. That's what I was thinking. But since we're moving a little bit quicker than I thought, hell, we might as well just try to go a little further, I guess. It won't hurt nothing. It'd be nice if you freaking cars. No, crack open a C4, you'll be fine. Alright, but we do have some stuff to talk about. I know you guys keep bringing the questions. I got 2 questions I want to answer, but I'm going to talk about this real quick. And I'll probably bring this up in one of the next videos coming up. NASCAR Cup Series. NASCAR has released its schedule for next year for the NASCAR Cup Series. For both, for actually all 3 National Series, Cup Series. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. We'll get to that in a moment. And also the Truck Series. First off, I love Xfinity as a sponsor for the Busch Series. I've always loved Xfinity. I still do love Xfinity. I know people are going to try to argue. I mean, we can argue about this, so. But all I'm going to say is this. I love this series. I love what Xfinity did. Xfinity did a great job sponsoring the series. When we went to the races at Dover, Xfinity had this big booth. You could go do whatever. It was fun. Great time. The new one, O'Reilly, is going to take some use to. Don't get me wrong, Cadillac. Please get off. Alright, here we go. We just passed Clinton. But anyway, some pretty big stuff actually has come onto the schedule here. Let's talk about a few of them. First of all, the championship race has gone back to Homestead, which, in my opinion, that's where it belongs. Homestead Miami Speedway. Secondly, All-Star Race has been moved to Dover International Speedway. I love that. I feel like Dover is a good track. Dover is awesome. If you guys have not checked out all the videos of us being at Dover, check them out. I think that's going to be an awesome event. Here's the other one. North Wilkesboro is now a points-paying race. It's no longer the All-Star race. It's a points-paying race. How about that? Like, I'm so thrilled. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we finally get some beating banging. Now we'll be talking more about the schedule and what I think about this, but I don't want to take it too much time. The other thing is Chicagoland. Chicagoland Speedway is back on the schedule. I love Chicagoland. That was probably one of my favorite tracks to watch. It's definitely on my list of tracks to go to, but I'm happy to see Chicagoland has made it back. There's one more I want them to bring back, and that's Kentucky, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, now I'm going to end it there because I don't want to talk about the NASCAR Cup Series schedule the rest of the time. Ooh, we're going to make it. We are going to make it, boys and girls and children. Oh, we're going to cut a coast. Welcome to Texas. Okay, I guess Clinton's not in Texas. I guess Clinton's in Oklahoma. But anyway, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, but anyway, I'm gonna get to the schedule in another video. Oh, stop it. We're fine. This car better not. Thank you, car. Fuel light came on. Alright, let's get to the two quick questions real quick. I know we're Jake breaking. You guys love hearing that. I do apologize. Alright. That little fun session is over. Let's get to the two questions real quick before we go get fuel and park up for today. So, first question. Obviously, you guys asked me a question, and you guys want me on the chat, and you guys went in the video. I will keep your name private. And yeah, I think I said that before to you guys, so. Oh, we are not changing. Okay. We are getting fuel, which looks like Alright, first question comes from, first question. If you had to rank your three favorite American trucks, as in the big rigs, that you would want to own, what three would they be and why? Well, this is pretty much easy. Peterbilt 379, obviously is going to be number 1. I'm going to give some love here to the Kenworth W900 and put that at number 2. Number 3 for me, to be honest, okay, I guess we're going to park up along this fence. To be honest, this might shock a few people, but I've actually had a love for this truck. The Kenworth T800, actually. Especially the wide hood for the oversized low guys. Definitely one of my favorites. So, have to be one of them 3. Maybe something different, you know. We don't really see too many T800s out here that are owner op. Well, I mean, you do, but they're few and far between. So. All right. I'll hit enter when I'm done. I'll hit enter when I save and all this other crap. I do apologize because I'm trying to rush here. The second question comes from what is your least favorite thing in the game to haul, and what is your favorite thing to haul? So, favorite thing to haul actually is anything oversized or anything on a step deck or flatbed. I like seeing the cargoes. I like seeing how they have the straps or chains down, especially with the modded trailers. That's probably one of my favorite things. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love the dry vans and reefers. So, my least favorite, I don't know. I have to think about that one. I would have to really think about that one. But anyways, before this guy gets annoying with his yawning, I will get back to that question another time. I promise. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for all the love on here. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.